Hey everybody, Buddy Blake here. Hope you're doing well. Would like to welcome you to our third edition of the Buddy System, Getting Real, we're calling it. And I'm going to tell you about a few things that are coming up. First off, I want to tell you about a new website system we've launched, and this is for really real estate agents. And you can see it on your screen now where I'm going through. Or if you're not able to see the screen, you just have to trust me on it. And check the video section out instead of just the podcast system. So we'll have both of them up. But anyway, this system is where we're going to be housing a tremendous amount of stuff. Like you can have a bunch of the most recent webinars are up there that various we've done, other vendors have done. Any webinar that we find that we feel is a good, useful tool. We got podcasts that are up there that talk about how to build your business, and you can also subscribe to them through iTunes. Just search the Buddy System on iTunes podcast and save it, and it will be in there. And we're posting these every few days. And what we do is we just go over stories, and we do sometimes they're 30 minutes, sometimes they're 2 minutes. And today is going to be a 2 to 4 minute one. And then we're going to have live hangouts. For instance, this is a live hangout we did recently where we'll be talking about different things. But I want to tell you about a very, very big one that we're coming up with. And on the Twitter feed over here, you can actually go to Twitter, and if you can ask any question you want to ask during our hangouts or during our podcasts, the ones that are live, or you can go to the ones that are and just ask any question on Twitter, and we'll go through as many as we can. We've got a couple this week that are wanting to know what kind of equipment that we're using. We are using a Heil microphone, which is a dynamic microphone, so that we can have more than one person in the room at the same time and talk without all the interference, and doesn't pick up the clicking sounds and things like that. And then we do use headsets just to kind of keep everything so we can hear it exactly the way it says. It may not look as sexy and everything, but we think it does a better job. And then the system that we've got here, which is a really nice system, you'll notice it does the Twitter thing. So we're getting a lot of questions that are coming through now. For instance, on Bomb, we use Bomb a whole lot. Bob Corcoran with some, Tim Allen with Lila Media, Greg Moore with his new web development company, Boomtown, Real Estate Webmasters. It's just an enormous amount of them that we're going through. This particular site it is not a WordPress site. It has been developed by Lila Media here. So you can, if you want everyone to know what that is, you can go to Lila Media. And we've known these guys for a long time. They do some fun stuff, and they're not scared to jump in and try new stuff. And the good news is they're kind of like Greg, but Greg and these guys both are very good. Greg is going to be would be more of you're doing something super complex, more like a freehousevalues.com or guaranteed sale where you're going to have hundreds of thousands of lines of code. These guys can do that, but their real bailiwick is pay-per-click SEO and really just helping you fine-tune your website. And this is who we go to make sure that our content's updated, to make sure that all of our meta stuff is straight, make sure all of our integrations are straight, because it's a constant battle to do that. So anyway, I just want to give those guys a plug, and we'll have some plug places in here. Down here, we're going to have a place and please go here and ask questions. If you got any questions about how you do anything, all you got to do is click here and go in and just log in and just with your Twitter account. If you're a big Twitter user, you put it in here and it feeds it right in here. Now, don't go posting any strange pictures or anything like that, please. But anyway, so we got a lot of good information already strolling through. Couple announcements I want to talk about is, first off, we're going to be having, and you're going to be getting an invite from Viral Marketing from Frank, and you're going to be getting an invite from Greer Allen and Donna over at Boomtown, and you're going to be getting an invite from our systems. We are going to have a powwow, if you will, it's next week, I think it is. Holy cow, this month is flying. Yeah, I guess it is. What is today? Today's the 12th. It's 1 week from today, actually, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And just keep your eye out. If you want to, you can just post on, go to this site or just go to Twitter and use the @SanBuddyBlake and you will be able to just let us know you're interested, and we'll make sure everybody gets an invite to it. We're going to have a lot of people on it because Boomtown's going to be announcing some really interesting new things they've got going. That is definitely, I know the other guys are going to copy. Viral is going to be announcing some really amazing things that they're doing and have done. And we are going to be having a very major announcement that you do not want to miss. And so you're going to want to listen to this one. It is not going to be pretty. It's not going to be your typical discussion, if you will. We're going to be really getting down to the core things that really what we see agents just doing stupid. And let me go ahead and say that Greer nor Frank endorse in any way what I say on this because they were trying to come up with a title for it. And mine was, let's just call it the stupid things agents do and stupid things agents spend money on. And they didn't like that. So they thought that was a little bit hard. But, I'm sorry. I just call it like I see it. And anyway, so we got that big announcement. You'll get more information on that. Trust me, you will not miss it. It'll be all over Facebook. It'll be everything. That is going to be a big one. I've got some personal announcements that I'm going to be sharing, some interesting news, exciting news that is going to be some opportunities. And we have finally worked, I'm not going to say all the bugs, but most of the bugs out of, and I'm going to show you this screen share of freehousevalues.com. And this is not a sales pitch, but we do know that the people that are using it and using it well are doing some amazing things. And we've got some integrations with some really awesome FSBO sites and some different things that we're going to be able to bring into it. But what I wanted to show you is we have finally nailed this plan down, something that we think is affordable. And what we found is, and I did the first podcast I did was where we were discussing how I was very frustrated just with people that would, pay whatever the money is and then not do anything and expect the leads to just flow. That's not the way these systems work. None of them do. Frank's doesn't, Greer's doesn't, Commissions Inc. doesn't, Real Estate Webmasters doesn't. I mean, Top Producer doesn't. None of this stuff works on its own. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. So what I wanted to share with you is our pricing, and we are not changing this. We're done changing. We have 3 different sets of pricings. We have an all-inclusive package, and let me tell you what that is. That's everything. That means you write one check or one credit card charge, and for $1,500 a month, which is, it may sound like a lot, but it's not. The expectation is 100 plus seller leads a month at that. That's $15 a lead for a seller, including the platform, including the tools, including the management of the pay-per-click, the management of the social media, the FSBO feeds that you can't get to, all the other things. It also includes mailing out to your database if you'll that you already have. And get this, it includes a one-time, we will send a handwritten note card to every new lead. It'll come from you, and it will have, but all you have to do is send us 1,000 business cards or 500 business cards. But, so all you do to get involved with that, you sign up. There is no free trial with this one because we have so much front end work that we have to do. And we're only going to take 8 of these. We've got 2 that we're doing. So we're only going to take 8. We do ask for a 6-month commitment. So, and the reason being is because it takes time to do it, and you can't just do something like that and expect it to all of a sudden work. It takes time. We do ask for a 6-month commitment. There is a $500 setup fee for that, and that is purely to get all the accounts set up that needs to be set up and to get everything straight, to buy the postage, to get all that done so that we can really rock and roll. And then it's $1,500 a month after that. You can cancel at any time after 6 months. And if you get in a bind after 2 months and, the market crashes and you say, I got to quit, we're going to let you out then too. I mean, you guys know how I am. I'm going to do the right thing no matter what it is. Now, the other one is, and I almost took this one away because I got tired of hearing agents complain that they weren't getting leads, they weren't getting anything. But then I asked them, what are you doing? And they never even logged in. So get this. Only out of 786 people that signed up for this plan, the $79.95 program, only 232 people ever logged into the system. So that tells you they never even did a thing. Now, some of that's our fault because we totally got overwhelmed, but we have now staffed up. We have 2 full-time support professionals, Jessica and Sarah. We have Greg, our lead developer. We have and we have some other resources that are helping us too, as well as myself. So as soon as the way it's going to work is when you sign up now, you're going to get inundated with, and we're going to make sure it works, because the only way we're going to keep you as a client is to make sure it works. So now I can't go on the listing appointments for you and convert them. That's your job. If you can't convert listings, then you don't need any of these systems. So, but what we do is we do a 14-day free trial on this one. No credit card required. So you don't have to put any credit card in. It's $79.95 a month after that. Normally it'll be $100. Once we get to June 1st, we'll go to $100 even. But we're doing $79.95, and you're locked in at that. And then we also have had a lot of brokers, and we're running 3 brokers now, that this is the only exclusive area package we have. Like, for instance, I have it in my area with our 5 RE/MAX offices, of course, because every single one of our RE/MAX agents have it and are getting listings from it. So that's a fantastic tool, and it's a great recruiting tool, I might add, too. Because nobody else can get it. So we do offer this in certain areas to brokers that, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that get it. I can't, if you're not technology and you just don't get it, I can't do this kind of stuff. So, but that's what we're going to be doing, and we don't have a price on that because it's going to be based on your size, what your expectations are, and things like that. So if you want to jump in and you've not already done it, or you did it and you bailed out and you said that they just ain't got their act together, and to some degree we did in the first 2 months. We got overwhelmed, guys. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, guaranteed sale, we've done a great job. We've had a really good core of agents that's been with us for a long time, and they know how to work it. They use it, and it was great. But we had like 80 to 100 of those. Well, all of a sudden, we got almost 800 agents trying to take care of, and the guy on the radio right now is the customer support person. And then we had a part-time developer, Greg, who had a day job and was working on it at night, which is quite amazing that he was able to do that. And so we weren't able to keep up, and we did a bad job, and we paid for it. Trust me. We really paid for it. So I apologize for that part of it, but we have got that in order now. We are ready to over-deliver. We've got welcome kits that go out after the 14-day trial. We're not going to send the welcome kits in the mail out that include some books, your starting guides and things like that, all kinds of collateral pieces, communication journals that you get your agents to track and what they're doing. All that's going to come with all 3 of these packages. But we're not sending that package out until the 14-day free trial. Now, of course, you can waive the free trial and jump right in. That's up to you. But we don't even ask for a credit card up front. But all you do is click. If you want to get that, you go to start the free trial, fill this form out. There's no credit. You can see there's no credit card. And when you say, let's get started, that comes in. And then within 2 days, usually the same day, you're going to have your account set up, and you'll get the videos of how to get started. And you'll get a quick start guide of the basic things that you need to do. So we got this thing dialed in. It is cranking. It is doing great for those that are doing it. But this package here is for teams that just don't have time to deal with it. And then if it were me and I had a large database, personally, probably what I would do is I would go over here. We include a lot of stuff in this package, and you can read through it. Like, you get a free BombBomb account with the all-inclusive, which BombBomb is the best tool out there for one-on-one video messages from your iPhone, from whatever. You just say, hey, John, I just saw your requested information. You use their name in it. It's personal. It's not made for doing mass bulk monster emails like some of these bigger systems are, like Infusionsoft, which I did buy, and then now I'm begging for a refund, but they keep wanting to talk to me. I just want my refund because it's just way over my head and it's too much. And I'd have to hire for a full-time. I know it's great. I know it's powerful. It just ain't for me for what we need. But anyway, with all this, if it were me, I'd go ahead, because this does include the pay-per-click spend, the Facebook spend. It includes the data mining that we do to get the FSBOs and the expireds that we push through this to you. I'd probably get Frank's deal too at Viral Marketing, because he gets those. That's your SOI stuff, but that's just me. It just depends on your budget. For $2,000 a month, I know I used to blow $2,000 a month every weekend on a full-page color ad in the Star News, or in my area it's called the Star News, and get nothing out of it. So now you actually get stuff out of it. But we know for $1,500 that we can deliver in most markets 100 leads a month, and if we're not able to deliver that, we are certainly going to work that number so that you either get that number or work that number down, or we'll walk away. Either way. We do reserve the right to fire each other at any given time. That way, if you don't like us or we don't like you, we can walk away and be okay with each other. Trying to think of what else. We also have a private Facebook page, and we are adding, if you'll notice this, we have our, we have our rooms. We have our free house value rooms where you can see everybody that's in our system at any given time. You can communicate with them directly. So, which only for members. So, because it's expensive. It's internal, hosted on our servers, and it is not a AIM thing. It's not a messenger thing, and it's nothing that the big Google monsters can control. So, all right, that was a sales pitch. I told you I wasn't going to give you a sales pitch. That was a sales pitch. But anyway, I just wanted to get back to that and talk to you about, make sure that, let me see if I can find that date. I really have a lot of crap on my thing here. And oh, by the way, this is the journals that you get when we send them out right here. You get a hardbound bound journal, so which is really cool. Let's see, what else do we got here? I just got too much crap. I don't have anything else. Anyway, so that is where we're at on it. I'm going to go back over, and I think we're good to go. If you have any questions, make sure you go to Twitter and ask them, or email me, buddy@buddyblake.com. I hope you enjoyed this session. But number one, I want to go through this. Don't spend any money on any system that I have or anybody else has until you have your sphere of influence in some kind of database, whether it's Excel, note cards, handwritten index cards, and that you're writing hand note cards out to at least 20, 25 people a week. So, and sending your business cards. So until you're doing those two things, don't spend a dime on anything else. Because if you're not doing those two things, you're not going to call the leads, and you're not going to work the leads properly. So there's my 2 cents. So save yourself a whole lot of money, a whole lot of energy, and, and just don't waste money. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great Thursday. I will talk with y'all next week. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am all over Facebook. I'm all over Twitter, and I'm a phone call away. Thank you so very much.